Many client families walk into our office and can tell us precisely at what age they want to retire, how much money they're going to need to do so too. It's amazing. Many people are confident, you see, about those two factors. However, when those statements end, that's when the questions actually begin. These folks might know when and how much, but when pressed about what they'll actually do in retirement, well, that's when things start to fall apart. For those of you wondering what's appropriate for a retiree to do, that is a good question. We've created this convenient self-help guide to a proper retirement. First, number one, you'll need to determine your marital status. Are you married? That should be pretty apparent. Are you single? Are you widowed? Married folks will want to plan an initial celebratory retirement trip. Single retirees will want to look into ways to meet other single retirees. And then you'll need to return to that primary residence and either further nest, what is that sound up there I need to fix, within your home, with one of maybe a big remodel, or put it on the market in preparation for buying your retirement home, that dream home. The next step to proper retirement is determining whether you have children and grandchildren. Now, if yes, visit them because they really do want you to visit all the time. And if no, visit your siblings because they don't have anything going on either. So if you have grandchildren, learn their names, buy them sugary treats, and send them loud gifts such as drum kits. By this point in your retirement, enough time has passed that it's time for a, second celebratory retirement trip, this time planned and coordinated with other retirees so you can be introduced to the herd. Your children at this point, of course, have returned to their normal lives. Your grandchildren are back at school, and your friends are, of course, still working away each and every day. Now, return home long enough to meet, of course, with your financial advisor, transfer more money into your checking account, and plan for a house renovation or move. It's still on the list. We haven't made time yet. And also make plans to see friends. Third, next comes the step where you host a lot of dinner parties for your friends who are still working to show them how happy you are now that you've retired and have it all figured out. Now, mind you, they'll secretly hate you because they actually have to still go to work on Monday. But at this point in your life, if your children live close to you, you'll suddenly be expected to keep your young grandchildren at a moment's notice. Thank you. And indefinitely. Are you coming back? Because it's love. And it's assumed that you have nothing better to do. You're a retiree after all. And by now, some of you have determined that this is the perfect situation and you'll never want anything to change. On the other hand, others of you are frantically searching the newspaper, the want ads for a part-time job as you and your spouse have come to the realization that the secret to your marriage was that you actually never spent that much time together. You might even enjoy that part-time job, but let's be honest. You really just wanted to get out of the house. No matter what, do not respond to any ads searching for medical test subjects or drug trial participants, despite all of the symptoms that you never noticed before you retired. What's wrong with my knee? What's wrong with my elbow, my neck? And somewhere about 6 months to a year from your initial retirement, you'll find that either A, something in your life or everything in your life is in perfect order, and then you have the free time to enjoy all the new hobbies such as books and cups of Earl Grey tea, biking, gardening, going to the pool, or more strenuous activities like golf or fishing. Or B, you're now a consultant. Now, of course, I'm talking tongue-in-cheek here, folks, and we know that there's no right or correct way to retire, but we hope that our guide to a proper retirement brought at least a smile to your face and made you chuckle. You see, the reality is that during those first 6 to 12 months of retirement, many questions are literally up in the air and many decisions need to be made. And at this point, we see lots of clients putting tremendous pressure on themselves to get that decision right. And it's our job to make sure that each retiree we work with approaches retirement in a slightly different way. You see, there's no, unfortunately, one-size-fits-all flowchart of doing retirement right. Our advice during those first 6 months is to avoid making any major decisions and try to let life happen naturally as you are literally reprogramming your internal clock and adjusting to your new way of life. And it does take some time to adjust. If you find yourself getting nervous about making mistakes or not getting it right, see question number 1 above, right? Or better yet, pick up the phone and call us. We're always here to help.